transgenderism must be eradicated from public life entirely.
While Michael Knowles is busy threatening media outlets with lawsuits, playing the victim on Fox News, and somehow claiming that Obama invented trans identity in 2015, let's zoom out a little. We're not going to let Republicans get us caught in an argument on whether he is genocidal or his rhetoric is, when at the very least he is engaging in stochastic terrorism. Because what they're really doing right now is testing the waters for next year's presidential race. And they picked the perfect pawn for it, because Michael Knowles is a well-known face within Republican circles, but he's not a face of the Republican Party. In 2016, Trumpism was way more about isolationism, America versus the others. And yes, nativism was all wrapped up into that, and they had a very clear definition of who was and wasn't American, but that's a whole different story. Now they're turning Americans, even by their definition, against other Americans, and they're ramping up the violence in their language. And that is crucial to the Republican Party right now, because they have nothing to offer to their voters, so they have to rely on negative partisanship. They have no substantial arguments to pull anyone to their side, so they are dependent on their existing voter base turning out on election day. The only way they know how to do that, and have ever known how to do that, is through fear-mongering and demonizing the other side. And the most effective way they could think of doing that was by uniting their base against one of the smallest, least protected minorities in the country, trans people, and justifying their hatred by claiming to protect one of the biggest, most popular vulnerable groups, children. And they knew that it would work, because it already did for Reagan.